Hello everyone, welcome to Cities XL 2012. As you can see, I changed the title screen a little bit, gave it a new background. So yeah, there you go. That's the change from 11 to 12. No, seriously, if it was, that would really suck and I want my money back. They did go ahead and throw in this modding feature I'm not going to go into. I think the modding feature, though, is free from what I read on the forum. So that's not really a feature of just 2012. We do have, on the other hand, handy little highlighted maps to show us what is new in 2012. These new maps are. Now, as you can tell right away by my hovering over it, there is a problem with them. You can see here in Lake Powell, for example, the Lake and Powell, the L and the P, are nicely capitalized. However, if we hover over the Rocky Island, not so much. It kind of goes back and forth between being capitalized and being lowercase. So that right there is a bit of a letdown, simply because this was one of their key features for this new game, I guess, that they released. More of an expansion pack. Well, more of a DLC, really. And yeah, they didn't really test that out too well, did they? Bit of a problem there. But you can see that there are a couple of new maps around. Some that I do intend to go ahead and play later. They look kind of interesting. Gave us something that caught my attention. Two coasts, for example, having water on either side of your building area. Sounds like it might be kind of fun. They threw in really a lot of what's what I'm looking for? A lot of hilly and planed areas, I guess, in this particular version. Because you got mountain areas, you've got one winding lake, which I think I'm probably going to start on. You have an eroded coast, which I thought about doing, but I didn't really like the terrain. I thought it looked like crap, so I'm not going to touch it. Cayman Islands could be fun. But things like a labyrinth of hills, the far west, wooded plains, between two coasts, the bed of an old lake, not a lot of water-based areas. Though they do have an island, which I might do eventually. It says it has holidays on it. Though I have to actually wait to do this one, because when I first looked at this particular map, and I actually tried to find out where the holidays were, either there's a bug, or I clicked on the wrong thing, I don't recall. But, yeah, holidays didn't actually appear as the resource in that one, so I'm going to skip that one too for now. And go straight to, what was it? Winding Lakes. Looked like it might be interesting. So I'll go ahead and create my city here. Let's see, what did I used bootstraps last time. I'll go ahead and create Emerald City again from my SimCity Let's Play. Why not? I have a choice of roads: American, English, French, German. I should have, if I was thinking ahead of time, and I wasn't. I should have had you guys go ahead and vote on which road system to use. I used American road system last time. I'm kind of inclined not to use it again. But I don't know what I would pick instead. So instead, what you guys can do, I intend to make more than one city. So you guys can go ahead and let me know which road system that you would rather see. But for now, I'll go ahead and pick good old American. Now, another thing that I noticed while this is loading, and it doesn't take very much time to do so, is that the names for those maps are just awful. Are they not paying their writers? Do they even have any writers for this game? I mean, I could have gone ahead and had you guys vote on map names, and you would have probably come up with better selections than those. But alright, first thing I'm going to do, because I learned my lesson, is I'm going to pause. We're not making or losing money, but I'm still going to pause for the moment. And go into my resources and figure out where my fertile areas are. Because one thing that you probably don't want to do, for example, if you intended to use some farms and whatnot, is to start, let's say, building large structures here and go, after the fact, oh, right, I can't build farms now because I just built over everything. So I want to find out where that is. I want to find out where my groundwater is. Okay. So we have groundwater at the top. We got fertile areas at the top. I think I'm going to start at the top. Those are the only two resources that I have in this particular map. If I check holidays, for example, you can see that there's nothing there. Alright, so getting a little bit of a plan in my head here. That I can build off of that. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start off by creating a large avenue, because this is my connection out of town. And let's say I go ahead and create it there and there. Guess that could work. Or I could do it there and there. Nope, I'm going to do it there and there and... Yeah, okay. That's what I'll do. Let's go ahead and start something here. And I don't really want a straight road. Let's go ahead and wind this somewhere over in here. Something like that ought to get us started. And I think I want another one. Of course, because I have a straight road, it's hard to actually get a connection off of this, so I'm going to go ahead and just form it up this way. There you go. And this will go ahead and stretch somewhere over in here. And maybe here as well. Just for the moment. Because what I have in mind right now is I'm going to go ahead and create farms over here. I think this might be my industrial area. And maybe plop down some, turn this into more of a commercial district. That's what I'm thinking for the moment. Now, how am I going to get a road up that? That doesn't seem like it's going to be very easy. Or maybe it will. Okay, that works. I'll just go ahead and not create anything else there, apparently. Oh dear. Why are you changing the look of that? Alright, so apparently this is not going to be as easy as I thought it, because the minute I move it, it kind of bumps. That's so weird. Alright, this is a lot more picky than I was expecting. Okay, can't do that. Have to do a straight road. There, is that gonna work? It's kind of weird, but... Alright, that works. And another way out of town, why not? Alrighty then. So we've got the beginnings of a little road structure here. I'll go ahead and put down my... Actually, I can't. I had it paused. Let's go ahead and let that build. There we go. That's all nicely built. So the next thing that we have to do is make a city hall, preferably pause, because I'm losing money right now. So, city services, and put our little village town hall somewhere. Holy crap, this is not going to be... Yep, that is... This might be harder than I actually expected. Wow. For the moment, let's put our little village hall, what will be our city hall, somewhere over there for the moment. And we will let that build, which should give us... There we go, utilities. This gives us, as you can see, electricity, water, fuel, waste. Its range is everywhere, and it's got really, really low efficiency, but we don't really care about that because it's just a little starter thing. We unlock, more larger capacity water and power supplies later on. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there. So that's going to be my industry. And I'll begin off, since this is mainly a farming area up here, let's go ahead and put some unskilled workers to go ahead and drive there. But I want it a little bit close, maybe over here. That way it's kind of halfway between each one. Now, I know you guys really, really hate me going ahead and building, what you call SimCity style and just making, squares everywhere. I will try to avoid that. Do I want it really built directly off my main? I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. No, I don't think I like that particular idea much at all. Then again, this area should be okay. I'm going to go ahead and gamble that this will be fine. Now, this is something that I'm really curious about. Did they improve this at all in this particular game? Because the trouble with that center area that you're seeing there is it doesn't really get good access to anything because everything is road-based. By that I mean things like police and fire and schools that I'll be putting in later. The range that they have is based on how large of a road they have access to. Small roads, harder to travel down, so kind of harder to get good coverage in there. Not describing that too well, but you'll see what I mean later on. So for the moment, I think I'm going to avoid that, just temporarily. I'll run that experiment later. And for now, let's just go ahead and put in some stuff. A little bit of a neighborhood here. Now I can't cut it, I didn't think I'd be able to put it up there. That would be a little odd. But there we go. That should be okay for now. Oh no, can I do one more? You're gonna give me the inside crap, aren't you, if I do that? Yeah, okay. Ah, shoot. That's gonna be too large. Should have guessed. Still trying to avoid those inside roads. Alright, we'll leave it at that for the moment, but we need to go ahead and give them some place to work. So like I said, I want to go ahead and make this mainly a farming area up top, so let's go ahead and throw those in. And since this area shouldn't be getting very much traffic, I don't really mind going ahead and just building that directly off the small avenue. So let's go ahead and throw down two livestocks, some vegetable farming, I suppose, maybe some more vegetable farming, let's say some cereal. I'm going to leave a little bit of a, oh shoot, I don't want to leave a space. I'll worry about that later. I was thinking about the silo and where I'm going to put that in, but I guess I'll deal with that later. So that was cereal. Let's go ahead and do some market gathering? Market gardening, sorry. I'm running on a little bit of a low resolution while I record this, because I do not have a lot of hard drive space. Ooh, too small? Now, interesting thing I was told about the 2011 is that the size of my fields don't increase the productivity. So whether I have it as, you know, some sort of large 100% area or just a 90, it's going to give me the exact same amount. So that's just for show. A little bit disappointing on that factor as well, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and unpause and see what we have here. They're coming in pretty quick. Obviously, I don't have nearly enough. I'll go ahead and add in a little bit more food areas. Why not? We will go ahead and be meat eaters. Add some more livestock, perhaps. And that should give us some farms. Now, if you're curious about how to tell exactly how many people you have versus how many jobs you have, all you have to do is go ahead and click up the population panel. Right now, we've got 55% available jobs, simply because they're still moving in. This is as annoying as ever, this little pop-up system, but you kind of just have to deal with it. Now, one thing they're going to quickly complain about, city services, what? That's weird. Don't know why they put that there, or why they highlighted that. But one thing they're going to complain about very, very quickly is retail. They don't have any shops near them, and as you can see, that requires unskilled workers for our low-density retail. Luckily for us, we've got unskilled right over here. So go ahead and put some shops on in. Maybe a little bit randomly here. Just some little corner stores. Just a few corner stores. Maybe not. You do not want to completely cover that up, do you? Oh, there we go. There we go. Maybe 2 corner stores. Maybe there's a pizza place and a grocery over there. I don't know what's going to go in there. But something will. Now, they want us to place heavy industry, obviously, and I intend to do that. Go ahead and place it around here. Now, this... I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a curved road. Because I liked curved roads better than straight roads. I don't know why. I just do. Could go ahead and have... We'll worry about that later. For now, let's go ahead and get some heavy industry on in here. This is also a place where I'm less likely to go ahead and make really complicated areas, because I have to consider, if I do this, those little small roads in the center are going to get a lot of traffic in them as they go and try and have access to their jobs. In fact, I think I want regular roads here on both sides, just in case. It's a little bit too large, it looks like. That'll work. See, that's what I'm trying to avoid right there. There we go with that. And something like this. Trying to space out these traffic lights, because one thing that you'll notice in this game is when you create traffic lights, traffic stops there, which means the more traffic lights you have, longer it takes to get from point A to point B, more traffic piles up. Traffic is the boss of this game. It is essentially what you are trying to defeat, really. I mean, you can plop down anything wherever you want, try to keep your budget above, the negatives, and the only thing that's really going to hinder you any is going to be those stupid little traffic buildups. And this should not be a small road. Oh well, we'll worry about that later.